everybody. You caught me. I was readjusting a little bit here, but I hope that your has started off well. Um, I'm coming to you to are you readjusting to the times that we're challenged with right now? I know I did. I'm going to be honest. I struggled a little bit this weekend. My motivation was down. I got a little mopey. Um, Feeling sorry for myself a little bit. Even though I had projects to work on, I was just like looking at things on social media and it seemed like and these were the thoughts that went through my head. Um, I had a lot of self-doubt because I was shooting video and it's like, "Oh, I'm I'm just not very good. Do people even care what I have to say?" Um, Look at these them. They have families that, that they can he was out helping our son with a few things, but, um, it didn't really take me to "Hey, everybody, take 2." We are having a little difficulty here, so please bear with me. So I'm gonna go back to the top. Hey, struggles. For me, it's motivation. My biggest motivation is to get here and to connect with you. Hey everybody, how are you doing? Struggles. I had some struggles keeping myself motivated and to keep my mind in a media. I will watch some of the TV, but then I hear all the negative reports and it makes me want to retreat back and it makes me uncomfortable uh to say anything. Um but we need to, and we see the post and it looks like everybody else is going along really easily, but I don't really think anybody's going through these times in a easy, unchallenged way. We're all having to make adjustments, particularly with the social my what I talk to people about, because I'm usually trying to encourage people to buy hire me to help them make videos, how to coach them on to be in video, but I just feel at this time I need to come forth and be more of a service versus sales. Um, but I had a lot of but back to my weekend, I had a lot of trash talk. I'm sorry for the one person who's watching me, I'm having technical difficulty. So, but anyway, to continue on, I had a lot of trash talk in my mind. It's like, okay, Louise, you can go ahead, or as I call myself, Weezy, if you watch my Weezy channel. Uh, a lot of people, why do they want to watch you? Do they even care what you have to say? Um, you People watch you, but how long are they watching? All the stuff we all kind of go crazy with, and it's like, am I going to say something to upset somebody or something like that? And we don't want to be there. I had to put those voices aside, and thank goodness I have the other little good voices that go, "You know what? There are people who are alone and they like you. They love you. They tell you that they love you and they tell you that they love the content that you put out because it's it's maybe slightly different than talking about video, but you're giving them things to think about and encourage them to try new ideas and different things. So this weekend I put out a video on how to make a dish garden with succulents. You may not care, but I thought it was pretty entertaining. And perfect? No. But we keep moving ahead in our imperfections. And then I have some other videos that I'm putting together of things that I just don't think twice about because I grew up on a farm. I came from a crafty family. We were always doing things because back in the day we didn't have social media and we weren't so distracted by TV and outings that we had to find things to entertain ourselves at home. So I'm here today to encourage you that even if you are readjusting and you're feeling alone, don't don't think you are alone. There's plenty of us, but these are some things that we can do in these trying times to kind of help somebody else out. So like one post I saw, it wasn't a video, it was just a post, but it was a good post, but she was like driving service to another business because she was going to do a trade, I think with her lawyer or something like that. And this person she goes, I can't buy you a car right now. I can't meet with you right now, but if we can work this out, I can make you some cupcakes because I have all the ingredients in my house to make you cupcakes. And that post got her so much attention and people wanting to trade services for her cupcakes because they, it's like, oh, I don't bake, but if she'll bake me cupcakes. But you know what she did? Instead of saying yes to the people, she was thoughtful. She then directed them to a local bakery who's owned by her friend. And she's going, I'm not going to bake you cupcakes, but to help my good friend, this is the name of her business. And go there, place orders, take out orders of cupcakes and, help her business stay open during these trying times. Another story I heard was a cosmetic company is changing. They have worked really hard. They have scurried during this time of COVID-19. So they're changing some of the products to go from not just cosmetics and face cleaners, but hand sanitizers and stuff like that in order to help keep the public healthy. Their formulation is slightly different, so yes, it will probably cost more. But in using their products, they're doing things to find good to do for mankind. I've also seen people how-to videos on how to make a face mask. You want to be able to help people in that way. Maybe you don't sew, maybe you don't cook, maybe I've seen people giving guitar lessons and different things online for free. These are all great, but what's a talent you might have? Maybe you like to tell jokes. Maybe you like to read. But just get on and provide little things like that because we'll probably get a little bored with some of the things that after you've binge watched everything you can on Netflix, you're irritated with the things that you see on the news. You can't find anything on cable. There's no sports to watch. So maybe you have a great voice. Sing songs for people. Read books to people. Maybe start a book club and you can discuss it on different platforms where you can do a sharing, or go into Messenger. You can go to Facebook Messenger and start a group, and you can go in there and talk, and everybody can interact with. Say you're reading a book, or you're reading the book aloud, and you have comments or whatever, and or a joke to say. I know my husband and I, we have redefined the conversation of thinking about movies and lines, and and then laughing with each other, and um, just different things like that. You're a teacher, so give a tutorial on an experiment, or like I said, I showed how to plant a garden. So maybe plant the garden, but then give some of the chemical components and what kind of reactions happen in the atmosphere. Say that you're in home health care, so you could come on and give tips to your clients of, how to stay clean and healthy, while your loved one is in quarantine, or you're with that person in quarantine. What are some tips and tricks you can do in order to guarantee help keep the space clean and work together? For example, my son and daughter-in-law, their daughter is autistic. She does therapies. The therapist they don't go out to the center right now because they don't want the other kids to come in contact. But the therapist comes into the house. But they have protocols and procedures that they do in order to keep A, the therapist healthy, and B, the children healthy, because a lot of autistic kids have other immune deficiencies that they need to be well cared for. Games. If you know of games, um, teach people ideas of teach these therapists that they may not have all the ideas. Share ideas of different things that you're doing with your clients, um, because they're long days and there's just you and a parent and a child. You got to come up with some ideas. So I'm just here to encourage you to think of a service, because your little our worlds are very small right now, but with social media we can go out and we can broaden and reach your audience, and then we have little pockets of other different audiences that maybe we can all kind of come together and make a big change and bring some different kind of content to the public. And I want to encourage you, all you need is your phone. Your phone. Just hit, if you don't want to go live, just hit video record. Make something. There's some simple editing um, programs out there, if you do it that way. But go live. Live, you push the button. And I am going to say go live on your phone, because you need nothing else. These days, these phones are good. When I go and record video on my phone and go live, I don't use a microphone. With this computer, I have a special camera. I have a special microphone in order for everything to work together better. You don't have to go that far. Just use your phone. The one preface I am going to say, though, is know your platforms. Like Instagram, if you were just going to do to your story, you need to hold your phone in a vertical position. But if you go onto IGTV, you can film either way. Facebook, all you have to do is hit the go live, and just you can see what you're doing before you go live. So use it as a mirror and make sure that your hair is in place and you don't have anything weird sticking out of your head. Also, you can then pull that link down and share it to your other platforms. But if you have any questions about any of this stuff and the technical aspects of going live or recording video, I'm here. I I said I wasn't selling, but if I'm going to get into more technical things and stuff like that, I'm offering um, for $10 for 30 minutes. I will talk you through of different things to do for video. Um, the information will be in. If you want the information, put something in the comments going info, please. or put in or send me a private message and reach out to me that way. But we can set up a Zoom call and I can help you through these waters and strategies of how to use video to your advantage and keep yourself relevant during these trying times. I hope you have found this information helpful. Um, like I said, just reach out if you need anything. I'm here to help. I'll be glad to help. And I hope that you find my videos helpful. Please leave me a comment and let me know how I'm doing. Okay, everybody. Until next time, bye bye.